They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good... And the Buckeyes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Judicials offense will have the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the option. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. The Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he's never...
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On the option. He'll toss it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's made. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we can go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. Just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Caught in the backfield, it's Boone. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Boone. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown Buckeyes.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Oregon has the lead currently in Autzen Stadium, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they've got to start stringing.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Special teams proving to be special.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. A designed run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Trying to pound it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's Swartz. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. He's going to let it go. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time. Breaks into the open.
very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using his feet. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. Short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Boone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Carter Stadium. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boone. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Caught near the sticks. It's Dennis. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Judicials are in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boone. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Dennis. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
And the Judicials will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Punts it out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Finds his tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they get him down. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Turning it up, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Run it with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. This is a designed run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Judicials will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They want to run it left here. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Oregon is currently ahead right now in Autzen Stadium, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They are up by 7 over Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Calls his own number. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes one man miss. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. The Judicials send out the punt unit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Got his man quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Now this offense is back on the field. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the back. In the middle, it's made. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Wants to go up top. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They feed him again. Makes it past the marker. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
And another first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's May. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Caught over the middle. It's Boone.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be...
Turning on the Jets. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out.
And this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other. over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.